Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate the best solutions I ever came across regarding my stick drift nuisance. How you pronounce the word nuisance? A quite annoying experience. A lot of us gamers came across. Well, before I go to the massage, I like to call it the stick massage solution. I'm gonna share briefly my experiences with stick drift. PS2 does have it too, but it's not like the PS3 and PS4 controllers. It's quite different, and it's easily resolved. I mean, if it ever happens, all you got to do is rotate these clockwise, pretty just like long, and leave it, and then problem solved. No more strip, no more drift. And number two, it will only do it if you lightly touch the left thumbstick here, and it will keep moving the character, or whatever, you know. But all you gotta do is just. But that's the PS2 solution. PS3 you can't do that. PS4 you can't do it, and you damn sure can't do it with the PS5. It won't work. I don't know that boggled my mind as to how it was so simple to get rid of it in PS2. But come to PS3 and PS4 and 5, it's not that simple. You know, so yeah, that was pretty much the PS3. The PS3 was quite the experience because I remember when I first bought a PS3 it was a used console. Of course, controller was used too. When I first booted up, it was stick drifting all throughout the menu. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I wasn't familiar with the term stick drift at the time, but I was like, "I'm not pushing nothing." You know what I'm saying? It was like it was just going all over the place and shit. I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" So, I it eventually I forgot what I did to make it stop, but it eventually stopped doing it. And of course, it happened again and again. That's a hell of a first experience playing a PS3, where you got to go through that shit. So it got to the point where I ended up looking up some solutions on YouTube, and I found one with the Q-tip method where you can. It's like a hole in the back of the controller with the PS3 controller. This is PS4 controller, by the way. This hole is here for the PS4, but I think it was like right here for the PS3. But you stick like a Q-tip in that motherfucker, recess it, and it did stop it, but it didn't last. So I started searching on YouTube again on how to fix it, and I ran across another video where it's pretty much said you got to take it apart, and I saw it step by step. I rewatched it as I was taking it apart. Lucky for me, I was able to take the controller apart and do the method, and that helped. Basically, what I have to do, I have to take some duct tape or some just a little bit of duct tape, and you make it into like a roll, and you place it like I think the area is like right here in the back of the PS3 controller, and you like place the tape right there, and you place the flap over it, and then you fucking put the controller back together, and it got rid of my stick drift until the tape wore out, which was a while from that point. But yeah, so that's what I had to do with the PS3. Unfortunately, there was later on in my during my PS3 experience, some years later, I ran across the problem again with another controller, but I couldn't take that bitch apart. So I was pretty much fucked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I tried, cause I got like a screwdriver kit that can unlock any screw in there. You know, it's one of them fucking multi-purpose screwdriver kits, and I chipped my tooth trying to unscrew the goddamn screw in the controller. I chipped my left back tooth, the premorgan. What's the? It's a special. Anyway, it's my back tooth in layman's terms. I chipped it. Okay, and I said fuck that shit. But yeah, but the best solution is to take it apart, clean it out, That's the number one best solution. There's never gonna be one better than that. And if you can't take it apart, well, I don't know what to tell you. Cause the controller that I had was so fucking old, the screws got like rusted into the motherfucker, where you couldn't even turn them. I don't remember if I got some of them out or not, you know. But yeah, so I just so yeah, let's fast forward to the PS4. Um, I didn't really experience stick drift from PS4, not really. The last time I experienced it, I couldn't take the controller apart again to fix it, you know. So I had to throw it away. Unfortunately, you know, I couldn't fix it, and I didn't know about this method I'm about to show you pretty soon that really helped me out. But I'm gonna get ahead of myself. So they said it could be. It's a lot of reasons. It's a lot of causes of stick drift. It could be like dust around these things here, like dust, and she could take a Q-tip and just clean it out, or you can when them blow containers, blowing that motherfucker, just take it apart and you blow it around and this shit. Basically, dust can cause it. Um, so yeah, I mean, I tried a toothpick thing, I still had it, so it wasn't a dust issue with me. Just like this time, it's not a dust issue. Uh, so yeah, one day, I got some bullet points. Let me see if I got everything covered right quick. I usually don't do bullet points. Uh, yeah, oh yeah, let me talk about that. I had a semi stick drift, I would like to call it. The last kind of type of stick drift I had on PS4 was a semi stick drift, and it is exactly what the name implies. It's a temporary. It fixed itself. It will usually occur when I'm playing online games. Oddly enough, but when I'm playing single player games, it's like non-existent. Like it never stick drift in the first place. It was weird. I've never heard of this issue before or anybody talk about it. I never read about it, but I call it the semi stick drift. Like I said, it fixes itself, and it only occurs when you play online games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, and all that, or you know, games of that nature. Because the thing is, which I later learned, was that in online games you're using this stick quite a lot because you got to move your man throughout the map and shit. And a vibration, if you have to control it, vibrate it, it will cause it to stick drift later on, which is fucked up. Let's be honest. You can't even fucking simply use the controller as it's intended and play a fucking video game without worried about a fucking potential stick drift in the future. However, I know two individuals who have the PS5 that do not play online games, and yet both these men have experienced stick drift on their PS5. So I was like, wow. But then again, I also heard that a PS5 has a huge stick drift problem over the previous consoles, which is amazing to me because it's like they want more of your fucking money, but at the same time, they make these motherfuckers more fragile than the last. They cheap on the material, but they want more of your fucking money. Make that make sense. So so I went to semi stick drift. That's why I didn't really worry about it at the time because it only happens when I played online games. And when I was playing this game called The First Descendant, which is an online game, free to play game, whenever I push the stick to the right, it will cause this stick to go this direction or this direction by me pushing the right or the left, which was fucking weird. When I played a single player game, when I tried that, it didn't do it. I thought that was very peculiar, to say the least. And I was like, what the fuck? Semi stick drift. There you go. I ran across this video. I wasn't looking for any videos related to this, so as to how I got it is your guess as good as mine. I ran across this video on how to fix a stick drift solution. I wasn't gonna watch it at first. I'm like, I don't have that problem, but I decided to check it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought about the two individuals that I mentioned earlier that have PS5 that experienced stick drift and shit. I said maybe it's something different that I never saw before, and lo and behold, it was. So the guy pretty much said, and I feel this is better than the hold these two sticks for 10 seconds and let it go. I already know that shit wouldn't have worked for me. I never seen it. I seen this today as I was looking for a thumbnail for this video. Hold these two together and just let it go. I'm gonna try for shits and giggles once I have a stick drift again. I'm gonna try for shits and giggles. I know it's not gonna work for me. I just know it's not. The best solution is if you can take these apart and clean it out. That's the best solution. However, if you cannot somehow, or if you're unwilling to take a controller apart, here's a solution here that I found helpful to me. The guy in the video, he did it in real time. There was no cuts or nothing, so you can't say it's fake and all that shit. Or he stopped the video and he got another controller, you know, so you can't say that. It was all in real time. So he clearly showed in the video that he had an issue with the stick. You can see the menu just going everywhere and shit. He wasn't even fucking touching the stick. So what he did was he pressed the button down and he rotated clockwise and counterclockwise. He said you should do it for about a minute. At least a minute. Then you go to the other one. Counterclockwise. Clockwise, counterclockwise. For about a minute. But remember, he said you got to press this down. Make sure you're pressing it down before you do it. Don't just do it. Press it down first and do it. And he said you don't got to push it too hard, of course. You're going to fuck up the controller. Just push it as long as it's pressed in, and then you do the clockwise and counterclockwise for about a minute, he said. So I was like, oh, shit. So I decided to share this video with two of the guys that told me about the stick drift product. They was very appreciative of it. You know, so one of the guys recently had to get another controller because he had stick drift issues. So I wish I could have shared this with him before he got rid of his controller. But I didn't know about this method at the time, so I couldn't. So both of them was appreciative of me doing that. And I remember I was in a live stream not too long ago after that, and the streamer was playing a PS5 game. And I mentioned in the chat about stick drift. I just happened to think about it. I said, dude, y'all, I found the solution on stick drift. You got to press it. I described it on the chat. And the host was like, oh, that doesn't work, man. That doesn't work. That's all he said was it doesn't work. He didn't say he tried it. He didn't say anything else, but he just told me flat out it doesn't work. Now, mind you, I didn't see this as a permanent solution to the problem. I would have told him that off the bat. This is just treatment, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is fucking treatment. It's not a permanent solution to the problem. So that's what I'm saying. I never said it didn't work. I'm just saying it's something you can try at least. If you never tried it before, why not give it a try? What would it hurt you to give it a try if you ever experienced stick drift? Okay? Keep in mind, this is a PS5 controller issue, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking, like, would it work on PS4 if I tried it? You know what I'm saying? But 2 days ago, I experienced my first stick drift playing an online game. Go figure. And first, it wasn't all that bad. And then it started getting worse and worse and worse. I was like, oh, my God. I don't want to buy another controller. These motherfuckers cost a fortune, man. What the fuck? God damn. I spent almost $70 at GameStop for a brand new fucking controller. That's with tax. It was 65, no, 64.99, I think it was. It almost cost me almost fucking 70 with tax. And I was like, holy shit. And that was about 2 years ago. And I was like, man, I was dreading buying the controller, but I was like, damn. But then I thought about that method I saw in that video. I said, I'm gonna give it a shot. Mind you, I didn't try it for a whole minute. I did it for about maybe 12 seconds, give or take. Because the only issue, this stick is fine. It's this one that drifts. Because I'm thinking it's usually the left stick that drifts, not the right. Which is interesting to me because all stick drifts that I had in the past, it was always the left stick, not the right one. I thought I'd share that too. Which is odd. But again, it was the right stick that was doing it. And back to that video. I don't want to leave anything out. Back to that video. He said that it would be a good idea to either turn vibration off, which I'm never gonna do, or lower it so you can prevent stick drift problems if you're online gamer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like to play free to play games like I do. You know what I'm saying? So, with the free to play game I'm playing now, you have the option to lower the vibration intensity. So I lowered it pretty low, but I still end up getting stick drift. Maybe I didn't lower enough. I don't fucking know. But I'm sure as hell ain't turning the vibration off. Fuck that shit. That's not happening. So, yeah. So I did it for about 12 seconds, to say the least. And it went away. It actually worked. It went away. And it came back within about 20 minutes. that was just it. It came back within 20 fucking minutes. I was like, God damn. So I tried it again a little bit longer. And it came back within about maybe half an hour. Or maybe the same time length. But I think the second time when I did it longer, it didn't come back that fast. Fast forward to yesterday. Now, before I even booted up my PS4, I did the method. The stick massage. But this time I did it longer. I didn't count how long. But I did it much longer than I did before, the day before. Okay? I booted up the system. Let me just say, 10 hours later after using the controller, no stick drift at all. 10 hours of playing the game, an online game with this controller. No fucking stick drift whatsoever. I'll take that. I'll take that over it not working at all for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've tried many fucking solutions regarding these consoles, and they just didn't work for me. Even though I saw plenty of comments talking about, oh, thank you, saved my life. It actually worked. Thank you. And I was like, I wish I could say the same thing. What the fuck? So, yeah, but this solution is good. It works. It works for me, at least. If it doesn't work for you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it doesn't. But, but those who don't know, just press it and do it for like a minute. Do what's right in that video. Do it for at least a minute or so. You know what I'm saying? Clockwise or counterclockwise. Like I said, I only focused on this one, not this one. Because this one is fine. This is the stick drift one here. So, yeah. So I just thought I'd share that about this and share my experiences with stick drift and all that shit. And for those of you who are impatient, I'm going to include a timestamp in the comment section. So The timestamp when I actually talked about the solution in the description. So yeah, you know, some people are, all right, get to the point, shit. But if you watch the whole video, thank you so much. But number two, since we have this new method in YouTube here, they have like a Gemini AI overview. I think the Gemini AI overview is going to tell you exactly when I started talking about it. But I'm going to put the timestamp in the description, in the comment section, regardless. So yeah, I mean, you probably already found it already by the time I mentioned it, but I'm just saying this so I can remember to do it, basically. But yeah, so thank me if it works, and if it doesn't, I'm sorry, man. Hopefully you can take it apart. If you can't do that, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know. All I can say is I'm sorry it doesn't work for you. But yeah, so I got 10 hours on this bad boy after doing a solution for about a minute, I assume. And yeah, that's it. With that being said, Y Chromosome sign the fuck out. Peace and love. Good health to you all. And be safe out there. Before I say peace, I'm out. When I first tried doing it, I tried to using my thumb. But it wore this motherfucker out, man. Probably because I'm an old ass man. But it wore it the fuck out. I used my thumb for the most part. Which you can use your thumb to do it, or you can put the control on your pants. I'm on your pants. Listen to me. On your leg, right? Control on your leg, and you can lightly press it and then do it with your hand, counterclockwise, clockwise, like that. And then if you feeling generous on your controller, you can do the stick that doesn't cause you problems as well. I think I did the other stick for the fuck of it. But yeah, so yeah, I just thought I'd share that part there. I just thought about it as I was sending my send off. But yeah, peace and love. I'm out.